Oh, you want your coffee?
No, I mean, yes.
I want mine.
Yes, no. I don't know what I'm talking about.
You have too many cables and stuff. Texan Rockers, Moses was set up. Puppy Moses was going to be on the show.
He was?
And then all of a sudden, I don't know, he decided to sleep somewhere else. I think you hit a couple of drum shots and he was like, I'm out. I don't need this kind of drama.
This kind of drama?
Drama? Oh my gosh. Texan Rockers, how's it going? We love you. Do you want to hop in and do an episode on Arena?
Arena.
I love that poem. Let's do that one.
Okay.
So
how should we begin?
Okay, so Arena is a poem simply to suggest that the creation of meaningful art is to some degree like stepping in a gladiator pit and fighting to make something significant and beautiful. And it's to suggest that like the driving force of the poem is actually that artists should walk all over their critics and not the other way around.
Right.
And I wanted to make this poem because I feel it, like it's something that you and I have talked about many times. Like the second you stand up to say, I have something beautiful that helps, 100 other people will stand up and say, yeah, but you should have made it this way, or have you ever thought about this, or I don't like it. And it's like, you know what? I think fundamental to being human is that we're all here to be miniature makers and to image divinity in creation and generosity. And every one of you has some way that you can do that.
Each and every one.
And so Arena is a poem about our journey, but it's also a poem about your journey to not be afraid to step into what you're here to do.
Yeah, right.
And so the dominant like metaphor of the poem is it's just like stepping out into a gladiator pit for combat.
Yeah.
What does it matter what someone in the stands has to say about how you should do it? They're not facing down a sword and shield.
Right.
You are.
Yeah.
Right?
Definitely.
And so the poem basically has two movements. One says, what does the gladiator, or what does the person in the audience or the spectator have to say to the gladiator who actually has to fight? And the answer is absolutely nothing.
Right.
And then it just shifts and says, what does the critic really have to say to the artist?
Yeah.
Nothing. Yeah. And can you think back over your time as like a maker or a creator, how many times people have made suggestions to you that really clued you into the fact that they don't even get it or they're missing the point in the first place? Has that ever happened to you?
Yes.
No, it hasn't? It hasn't happened to you?
All the time.
Yeah.
But I think that's good though, because at least they're thinking.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the good part of it. The other part is the audacity of, I'm in the basement since I was 6, not hanging out with friends and not doing anything, right?
I know.
Yeah.
If I can be honest, and maybe this helps you understand your critics, and maybe it can somehow help me too, and help all of them. But it's been a 6-7 year journey for me to realize the depth of your percussion. Like when you really do animate music. Mm-hmm. You give it its like driving force.
Yeah.
But there's a creativity to it that most people don't even catch. That's why it was so funny in the Triple Ripple episode when I said my drum god is a stick figure.
Yeah.
Because that's really my starting point. So often you're doing so much more, and there's so much more nuance, artistry, and subtle kind of engineering that's going on that I don't catch. And if I had the audacity to say, you should have done it this way, I probably didn't catch what you were doing in the first place. Do you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And the point is, if you want to make anything good and virtuous that fundamentally matters in the house of the world, get ready for dumb suggestions of people that really don't get what you're trying to do.
Yeah.
And instead, lean into the people that do get it and do say, I needed that.
Yeah.
And that do say, no one was talking about this stuff, and you guys are. That's important.
Right.
You know?
Right. Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I really believe the artist should almost have like a punk rocker view towards criticism. That you want people to be hard on your art, and then you want to subvert it by just making more.
Yeah.
Right?
Exactly. In fact, the best thing, man, we were playing this concert thing with thousands of different bands.
Yeah.
And one of the bands after us was a punk band.
Yeah.
Right? And as soon as they hit the stage, everybody, yeah, woo, you guys are great. And the lead guy grabs his guitar and says, we're not here for your effing approval, and hops a big loogie and starts into the song.
That's hilarious. Boy, you really have to be in that genre to pull that off.
Yeah.
I mean, could you imagine if like you got up there with your blues band and you're like, we're gonna start by spitting on you and we'll go from there.
Right.
I mean, there's really no circumstance, and I like make a lot of stuff. There's really no circumstance where I would spit on someone. I don't think that would ever go over well.
Never.
And I'm not that big, and I'm not that fast. You know?
But you can dunk.
That's hilarious.
Right? I proved it.
Oh, that's funny. Eric likes to send me videos of short athletes doing amazing things.
Well, he doesn't think he can do stuff, but he can do stuff.
I told Eric there are very many reasons that I cannot dunk.
Oh, there's many?
The first being I'm not Spud Webb. I never played in the NBA. I don't know that I've ever jumped more than a half a foot off the ground. And then here's the biggest one. I'm 40 years old, man. Okay, where were we?
Sorry. I'm so sorry.
But dude, thank you for your encouragement about my quest to dunk a basketball.
You're right.
I think my best shot is to just get one of those hoops that goes down to 7 feet and then still use a step stool.
And still.
Or pick one of my kids up and dunk through them.
Oh, there you go. Perfect.
Yeah.
All right.
You know, can't you imagine me putting Otto down and be like, I feel like we all dunked a basketball.
We all do.
And he'd be like, whatever, Dad.
Whatever, Dad.
Okay. I don't know where we were, but I want you to not only enjoy this poem, but to be encouraged that part of the journey of the artist is the courage that it takes to put yourself out there, and the resolve in yourself that says, this is just what I'm here to do, and I kind of know it. Yeah. And so I will interact with criticism. I will even try to love my critics back, but I will not make what they think I should make. I will make what I'm here to make.
Yeah.
Right?
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Unless they pay you to make that. Right? Because that's what do they call that? My mind just went blank. Completely. When somebody pays you to make something
that's awful, it's called advertisement.
Okay, let's go with that. But what gets me, man, is these people, and it doesn't matter if it's somebody painting their house or decorating their house, or if it's music or whatever, when people point to something and go, I can't do it like that, so whatever I'm doing is not good.
Yeah, how can you do it?
Yeah.
What are you here to say, and why? I mean, think about our work. You could easily step back and be like, yeah, you guys are good at making rhymes, and Eric's an excellent percussionist. Why are you so obsessed with the ancient world? Does everything you do have to be about back then?
Yeah.
And it's like, actually, yeah, it does. That's who I am, and that's what I have mastery over, and that's what I care about making.
Yeah.
And you know what? A million other people can write about love, if that's what they want to do.
Exactly. Exactly.
I'm here to write about virtue and ancient wisdom that you can use here and now.
Right.
That's what I'm here to do.
Right.
And there's something that you're here to do. Like, if you've fallen into like the Text and Rock crew or joined the group, or like you kind of like what we're doing, it's because there's something you're supposed to do, and half of our journey is to encourage you to step into it.
Yeah.
That's actually all I want to do for setup. I actually want to let this poem speak for itself, It's a little bit punk rock and a little bit in your face, and we hope you love it.
Are we ready?
All right, Texan Rockers, we love you. Bye.
Be good to each other.
That's it. That's like today.
Is that it?
Is that okay?
That's okay.
I mean, I don't see the point in...
That's okay.
It made the album. Okay.
So what about here?
There you go. Hey, this is why poetry belongs to the naturally talented or the manic, for one of these is malleable and the other is out of his mind. What has the gladiator to do with the commoner? The one who has never fought in the arena cannot tell you one single thing about how to be a gladiator. The criticism of the spectator is one of the many things underfoot as you contest with and embody your great purpose in the world. What has the artist to do with the critic? The one who has never painted colors unseen or told stories never heard. He has nothing to say to a creator God. Is this too bold or too much to claim inspiration or sacred writ? All I know is most people settle for bread and for circus, while gladiators win tripods and freedom, and artists recreate the house of the world. That's our jam.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Make yourself at home, Moses. Just serious. Just sit right there. We'll work around you.
Work around you. Oh.
This show's really about the big droopy-eyed dog.
It really, that's our, yeah.
We're just what's it called, Eric? Side characters?
Side
complimenting characters?
Complimenting, yeah.
It's all about you.
Yeah.
He looks like he could fall asleep right now.
Oh gosh, he sure does.
I think I'm done for the day.